All right, so monster design day 2. You can see this is where my monster was at when we last left. I said I was going to add more hair to his legs, arms, whatever these tentacles are. You know, in monster design, I'm not really sure what we call some of the appendages on the character, so we just kind of go with it and make it up as we go. So in this design, I am going to give my monster an eyelid because I think I want my monster to be able to close his eye. And to be able to animate an eye closing, he's going to have an eyelid. So to make that eyelid, I am going to use my ellipse tool. I am going to use a I'm going to use a fill of black, so I'm going to make my new one first and then change my color. And of course, for it to truly be a blank, it is going to have to be over top of my eye, but I need it to fit within the space. So this would be the eye fully closed, and this might be what it looks like when the eye is open. So let's see, I want to pull that shape in just a little. So this is going to be eye open. And this would be eye closed. Now, thinking ahead of how this is going to work in the world of animation, I'm actually going to I'm going to leave it like this. And my eye closed animation will probably be in 3 stages. So it would be open, half closed, fully closed, and then open again. Something to that effect for animation purposes. So I've added the eyelid. May want to shrink that in a little bit more still. And I've decided that my monster needs some feet. Now, I don't really know what these feet are going to look like. I'm kind of picturing like a combination of a frog foot. It's like a frog foot has little, again, I don't know what they're called. Like they're a little bit webbed, but they almost have a little tentacle ball on the end of them. So I'm kind of picturing that mixed with a duck web foot. I don't know. I'm going to use the pen tool and kind of see what this foot looks like. But I kind of want it to be pretty large, kind of silly and exaggerated. And I feel like it's just going to kind of go bloop, 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 bloop. It's like my creature, like almost like you would think of a beaver's tail smacking. I think that's what this foot is going to act like maybe. And I'm going to make one. And then I am going to put it over here. And he's going to be very duck-footed. His feet are just going to be like awkwardly sticking out. So let's see what his feet look like as I use the pen tool to create them. Oh, so you know what? I don't like when I start drawing with my fill on. For me, that's really difficult. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to start again, and I am going to turn my fill off. There we go. I really wanted to have 3 very awkward toes. I don't know that I have room after I made that first toe down there so large. Now, the great thing about that pen tool is I can very easily go back to this direct select. And, you know, I can click on these individual points and I can edit them. I like hate everything about this bottom to action. No, I'm just going to scrap them and try it again. So that's the great thing with layers. Actually, I'm not going to scrap it totally, but I am going to turn it off and try it again because it didn't turn out anything like I was really thinking. Don't know that this one will either, but yes, I think I am much happier with this. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a fill. And I am going to slide it under that body layer. So I need to really rearrange my layers here. Maybe if it will let me drag it down. Why is it not letting me? I should just be able to drag it. There we go. That's what should happen. So I'm putting it under my body layer. It's going to be kind of right there. I might go ahead and rotate it a little. Something like this. So we'll see. I don't know what will happen when we animate it. Now I want it to have two. So I'm dragging it to my new copy layer. And I am going to flip it the other way. And I am watching the width number right here. So when that width is at 100%, you know, give or take, I know that they are the same size. So now I feel like it has like, looks like moose antlers as feet. But I'm okay with that. That's what my monster is currently looking like. I'm definitely going to add some more detail to his feet. I think he needs some of this cyan blue color to kind of add to his feet. So I'm going to grab my pen tool. I'm going to turn my fill off, turn that cyan. Didn't want to change it there yet. Oh my goodness. Escape would help me if I just touch escape, I think. Yes. Yes. So I think at the point I'm at, I'm going to draw this crazy little vein thing that I'm thinking of up here. I'm going to make it thinner so the stroke isn't as heavy. And I'm going to put it into place. I see it being right here. And up through here. I mean, I guess logically it would need to be in the other one as well. So I need to hit escape so I can get out of where it was already drawing. Yes, I think something like that. So I'm going to take that shape that I just made and I'm going to copy it again. Let's see. Before I did that, both of these are two shapes. So I'm going to take those two shapes and I'm going to merge them. So they should be, yep, those are all one layer now. Now I'm duplicating that layer. Why did it only transform those two? Why did it only copy those two? Life is such a mystery sometimes. Anybody see why it's doing this? Because I don't. I mean, I see that that's what's selected. Why isn't everything selected? Everything's definitely turning on and off. They're not joined, but everything's on the same layer. Oh, there it is. It is all there now. Turned it off to find it, but it's all there. All right, so we're looking for approximately that 100%. Close enough. It's not all, it's underneath now, but why is it still not all moving together? I don't know. And now I've lost part of it. I don't know where the other line went. That's okay. We'll just go. There it is. Not how. I don't know how they got separated. But there it is. And so the other thing that I wanted to do was, I think that he needs like a couple spikes right here. Not really sure what the purpose of his spikes are going to be yet, but I am going to give him some spikes. Actually, do I want him to have, yeah, I think I'm going to give him 2 of these. Actually, I don't think I want them to have any fill or stroke, and I want them to have red fill. And I want there to be another one. It's going to be like right here. Adjust this one up a little more. And I don't know, those might rotate on his animation. So you know his eye's going to blink. I think his hair follicles are going to flicker a little. I'm thinking that his spikes are going to rotate maybe. Not exactly sure what's going to happen with his feet. My thoughts for design tomorrow, because we will do basically 3 days of monster design. I think he's going to have a tongue. And his tongue, he's going to stick his tongue in and out. And I'd like to find one other feature to kind of add to him. So good luck with your monster design and enjoy.